Today I'm here at the Shore Boulevard entrance of the Astoria Park, and I'm going to take a walk through the park. Today is May 20th, the year 2020. It's a beautiful day, 57 degrees, a little bit windy. Off by the shore there, that's the East River to my left with its barges. People are out this morning. Kind of sparse, not too crowded at all. Exercising in different manners, jogging, pulling elastic bands, stretching. And here, I'm at the corner of Ditmars Boulevard and Shore Boulevard. And I'll be going to the main entrance on Ditmars Boulevard. There are many old trees here. You have some younger, smaller trees, but this tree I'm here looking at right now, this has got to be 100 plus years old. New York has many big city parks. This is not one of the largest, but it's still a pretty nice size. Many trees, all kinds of shade area, and people sitting around with their families on the park benches. This tree here, wow, it's pretty tall, but this trunk is humongous. In comparison to these huge trees here, this one is a little twig, a baby. Let me see what type of memorial is this. The trees planted here are a living memorial to the fathers and mothers, sisters and brothers, sons and daughters, friends and family lost to us far too soon on Flight 587, November 12, 2001. May their spirit live on in the beauty and serenity of this memorial grove dedicated November 9, 2002. Donated by Thomas M. Quinn and Sons. This bridge in front of me is the Hell Gate Bridge. It is a massive structure. It has to be this massive because it carries trains which are loaded. This area at one time was a really big industrial park. It still is to some degree, but now we have a lot of greenery, a lot of pedestrian friendly stuff. playground, Astoria pool, basketball courts, parking, skate park, fitness equipment, track and athletic field, tennis courts, and ref rooms. This is really a nice park. I came here first time in the mid-60s to the Astoria pool. I had no idea that the remainder of this park was on this side. Look at the stanchions holding this bridge up. They're huge. Really peaceful out here. Three huge trees growing together, 7-8 feet apart. You would wonder where they would find all the nourishment to grow like this, but I guess their roots grow real deep. Some might even get entangled down under the ground there. Beautiful. I wonder if the people who live on the other side of this park finds it as interesting as I do, or has familiarity brought contempt with, and they just take it for granted because they see it all the time.
How's it going?
Good.
How's everything?
How you doing? You heard that doggy?
I think I'll cut across the grass here. This is really a nice picnic area. This is the Astoria pool, where surrounding neighborhoods come to have a good time in the water. This is the first pool I came to here in New York, and I was watching my brother swim, and he was a good swimmer and I was a good athlete, so I figured, well, if he can do it, I can do it. So he dove underwater and he just swam, and I said, well, let me try this. And I dove underwater too, but the one thing I didn't consider was he held his breath before he did it. Oh, what a bad experience. Anyway, for a long time, after that day was over, I didn't get in the water for a while. But I'm over my phobias now. Perhaps one day I'll come here again and do it the right way. Yeah, many lifeguard stations here. I'm counting myself right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that I can visibly see. This can be like an observation deck here. You can just stand up here and watch the people take part in their aquatic exercises. There's even a low, mid, and high diving boards rather. But it seems like they've closed the pool up in that area. No more deep water like it was years ago. Interesting trees. How the bark seem to be stripping off in some parts. Well, look at this one. We're now approaching the Triborough Bridge. This bridge services 3 boroughs, Queens, Manhattan, and the Bronx. Also branches off into roads leading upstate. You can go from here all the way to Canada once you cross over this bridge and hit the appropriate road naturally. If you want peace and relaxation, you can definitely find it here in this park. Sprawling lawn, sound of the traffic above. New York City Police patrolling the area. Going under Triborough Bridge. What an expansive structure. Beautiful.